Have you ever been in a Zoom meeting at work, listening to a colleague, and you think, I have the perfect answer. I know exactly how to solve this. You reach for the microphone button, you click on mute, and then silence. Your brain just stops. You know the words, but they are stuck behind a wall. Or maybe you are in class and the teacher asks a question you understand perfectly, but while you are busy building the grammar in your head, someone else answers. That feeling, that frustration, that is the silent genius problem. You are smart in your head, but silent in the room.
The silent genius. I think every single person listening just nodded their head. It is the most common pain in language learning.
It is heartbreaking, Henry. It feels like you are two different people. Inside, you are an articulate, funny, intelligent adult. But the moment you open your mouth to speak English, you feel like a shy toddler pointing at things.
A shy toddler. That is painful but accurate. And that is exactly what we are fixing today.
Welcome back to Easy English Space. I'm Julia, your all-time favorite host.
Don't forget, I'm Henry, your genius host. Today, we're talking about why we understand English but cannot speak. This is not just your problem. Many professionals face this too.
Most of the people say, I watch movies without subtitles, but I cannot speak to my boss.
Or, I can write a perfect email, but I can't handle a phone call. If that's you, stay with us. We're going to break down why this happens and exactly how to fix it.
And we promise the answer is not study more grammar.
Please, no more grammar books. We are done with that. This is about flow.
So let's look at the science of this for a second. Why can a person understand a complex lecture about economics but fail to order a pizza?
It comes down to passive versus active skills. Think of it like a library. Understanding, listening, and reading is like walking into a library and recognizing the books. Oh, I know that one. I know that one.
Okay.
But speaking is like writing the book yourself, from scratch, with no pen.
That's a lot harder.
It is completely different. When you listen, your brain just has to catch the words. When you speak, you have to find the word, check the grammar, pronounce the sounds, use the right intonation, all in milliseconds.
It's a high-pressure performance, and I think that pressure is where the office freeze comes from.
Oh, the office freeze. Tell me about that.
You know the situation. You're in a meeting, everyone is speaking English, you're following the conversation fine, you're nodding, you're smiling.
The professional nod. I know it well.
But then someone turns to you and says, what do you think? And suddenly the adrenaline spikes. Your heart goes boom, 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 and all that English you understood just evaporates.
It's the fear of judgment, isn't it? In an office or a classroom, the stakes are high. You don't want to look foolish.
Exactly. We prioritize not looking stupid over communication. I remember a student of mine, a very smart IT manager. He told me, Julia, I stay quiet in meetings not because I don't have ideas, but because I'm terrified I will use the wrong tense and my team will lose respect for me.
That is the tragedy. He thinks his value comes from his grammar, but his value comes from his ideas.
Listeners, I want you to really hear this. Your colleagues, your friends, your classmates, they want your ideas. They don't care about your prepositions.
They really don't. If you have the solution to the problem, nobody cares if you say, I solve it yesterday instead of I solved it yesterday. They just want the solution.
So step one is a mindset shift. We need to move from perfection to participation.
Participation, I like that. Just be in the room.
But how do we physically do that? How do we unclog the pike between the brain and the mouth?
Well, let's talk about the translation buffer. This is what slows most people down.
Is that when you translate everything in your head before speaking?
Yes. Someone says, how are you? Your brain hears English, translates to your native language, formulates an answer in your native language, translates it back to English, and then sends it to your mouth.
That sounds exhausting just listening to it.
It is slow. It is like trying to run a marathon while carrying a backpack full of bricks. You need to drop the backpack.
But Henry, that is hard. How do you stop translating? It is automatic.
You have to start small. You can't just switch your brain to English mode instantly. You have to practice direct linking.
Direct linking. Give us an example.
Okay, look around the room right now. Pick an object.
Okay, I see a lamp.
Did you look at it and think the word lamp in English immediately, or did you think of the word in your language first?
I've been speaking English a long time, so I thought lamp. But I remember in French class, I would look at a table and think mesa. No, wait, that is Spanish. I would think the word in my language, then search for the French word.
Right. Listeners, try this right now. Look at something near you. A pen, a window, a shoe. Don't translate, just look and label.
Point and shoot. Window, phone, coffee.
Exactly. Do this for 1 minute a day. It sounds stupidly simple, but you are training your brain to skip the translation step. You are wiring the image directly to the English word.
I like that. It is low stress. You can do it while washing dishes, plate, fork, water, soap.
And once you get good at single words, you move to narrating your life.
Oh, I love this one. I tell my students to act like they're in a reality TV show.
A reality show of their own life?
Yes, you are the star. You're walking down the street and in your head, or whispering, you say, I am walking to the bus stop. It is cold today. That car is driving fast. I hope the bus is on time.
And because nobody can hear you, the fear is gone.
Exactly. The office freeze happens because of fear. But if you practice narrating your life when you're alone, you get used to the physical act of speaking English.
It connects the muscles. Many people understand English with their eyes and ears, but their tongue muscles are out of shape. They're weak.
We need to take our tongues to the gym.
That is a weird image, but yes.
Listeners, I have a challenge for you. Next time you are alone, maybe in the elevator or driving, narrate what you are doing for just 30 seconds. I am turning left. I am stopping at the red light.
Simple. Effective. Now, Julia, let's go back to that stressful meeting or classroom, the moment where you do have to speak to humans.
The danger zone.
What happens when you get stuck? You start a sentence, I think the project is, and then blank. The word is gone. Panic sets in.
And that silence feels like it lasts for 100 years. Everyone is looking at you.
We need filler phrases.
Oh, these are lifesavers. These are the magic tricks of native speakers.
Native speakers get stuck all the time. I forget words every day, but I don't panic. I use a filler.
Like what?
What's the word I'm looking for? Or how do I put this?
Or even just, let me think for a second.
These phrases buy you time. They tell the listeners, I am not finished, I am just thinking.
And it sounds so natural. If you just stop silently, people think you are done or you are confused. But if you say, that is a good question, let me gather my thoughts, you sound intelligent.
You sound like a CEO. Let me gather my thoughts.
Let's practice that one. Listeners, imagine you are in a meeting. Your boss just asked you a tough question. You need time. Don't freeze. Say, let me gather my thoughts.
Say it with us. Let me gather my thoughts.
One more time. Let me gather my thoughts.
Doesn't that feel powerful? You are controlling the pace. You are not a victim of the language.
It gives you permission to breathe. And honestly, breathing is the most forgotten part of speaking English.
True. When we get nervous, we stop breathing. Then our brain gets no oxygen. Then we really can't speak.
So breathe. Use a filler phrase, and then, and this is important, keep it simple.
Yes, this is the KISS principle. Keep it short and simple.
Many intermediate learners try to speak with the same complexity they have in their native language. They want to use long, beautiful, poetic sentences.
And they get tangled in the grammar web. They start a sentence with, although the implications of the project might suggest, and then they are lost. They don't know how to finish it.
Just say, the project is risky.
Boom, clear, strong.
The project is risky because we don't have money.
Perfect.
You don't need to say, due to the unexpected financial constraints we are currently experiencing. No, just say, we have no money.
Short sentences are not bad English. They are clear English. In fact, in business communication, short is often better.
So if you are feeling stuck, chop your sentences in half. Subject, verb, object, stop, breathe, next sentence.
It is like building a brick wall. one brick at a time. Don't try to lift the whole wall at once.
I want to address the classroom people for a moment, the students.
Go ahead.
You know that feeling when the teacher asks for a volunteer and you know the answer, you know it, but you look at your shoes. You pray the teacher doesn't call your name.
The invisibility cloak technique.
Number 4. Use filler phrases to buy time. Let me gather my thoughts. How do I put this? Don't just freeze in silence.
And number 5, keep it simple. Short sentences. Subject, verb, object. Don't try to be Shakespeare in a business meeting.
That is a solid list. If you do these things, that wall between your ears and your mouth will start to crumble.
It won't happen overnight, but day by day, the active vocabulary will grow.
And one day, you will be in that meeting or that class, and you will just speak, and you will surprise yourself.
Wait, did I just say that?
Did I just make a joke in English? That is the best feeling.
We want to give you a little homework to start breaking that wall today.
Yes, and this is easy. It is for the comments section.
We want you to tell us about a situation where you froze, where you understood but couldn't speak.
But wait, don't just tell us the sad part. Tell us what you wanted to say.
Oh, I like that. Rewrite history.
Exactly. Tell us, I was in a meeting and I froze, but I wanted to say, that idea is too expensive.
Write the sentence you wish you had said. By writing it, you are claiming it. You are practicing it.
It's like a second chance. So head to the comments. I was in situation and I wanted to say your sentence.
We read every comment and we are rooting for you.
We really are. You guys are doing the hard work and we are proud of you.
If you found this helpful, please subscribe to Easy English Space. We are building a community of fearless speakers here.
Fearless, messy, happy speakers.
Exactly. Next time, we are going to talk about listening speed, how to understand when native speakers talk super fast and swallow their words.
What'd you do?
Exactly. What did you do becomes what'd you do. We will explain how to decode that.
You don't want to miss that. It's going to be fun.
Until then, keep narrating your life, keep pointing at lamps.
And remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect.
It just has to be spoken. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.